Hello from the Pop Century.
We are so excited today. We are at Disney's Pop Century Resort, as you can see from the giant sign, and we are going to walk through the different decades and show you a full tour of this resort.
I'm so excited. I love this resort. It's so fun and colorful. I'm just so excited to share everything that this resort has to offer in case you ever want to stay here.
Absolutely. So let's do it.
Woo! The Pop Century Resort is a value resort, so there are 3 different tiers when it comes to Disney resorts. You have value, then you have moderate, and then you have deluxe. The value resort is one of the cheaper options for if you want to stay on Disney property.
We are currently walking up to the resort right now. As you can see, the valet section and standard drive up to check in is pretty standard. Over there in the distance, you're going to find the bus systems. That's where the buses will take you to and from the various Walt Disney World theme parks, water parks, Disney Springs, and you can also see these large signs over here that commemorate the different decades. That's what Pop Century is all about. It totally celebrates the different decades and as well as Disney history through the years. So as I was mentioning, you'll see the bus system right over here. The Magic Kingdom bus is fully pulled up and ready to take guests to that park. There's also a side entrance over here into the main lobby area, or as it's called here, the Classic Hall. So you can enter in that way, and there's also a gift shop over there with the side entrance over to the bus system as well.
We are walking in now, enjoying this very nice AC, and this is where you will find the lobby, which is absolutely massive, and there's so many fun details and Easter eggs in here. There is a kids zone over on your right as you walk in, and then this very, very large check-in lobby area with all of these super fun Easter eggs that I want to have Jared talk about.
Apparently Miranda put me in charge of Easter eggs, so I'm up. As you can see, this back end of the lobby, you're going to see each decade represented. So the first decade is the 1950s. As you continue walking along, it turns into the 1960s. You'll see plenty of photos commemorating each decade, different icons from each decade. And as you continue to walk along, it goes on to the 1970s and the 1980s and ends over there with the 1990s. Beyond that, you're going to see everywhere pop shopping and dining, which we'll go over to in just a little bit. But beforehand, I want to also turn your attention to this side of the main hall, where you're going to see the decades starting from the year 1950. And as you walk along, there's plenty of Easter eggs and very cool things to look at. We are currently right here in the year 1965, 1966, where, of course, the moonwalk first occurred. The moon landing, very space race oriented at this section of the walk. But as you continue wandering along and head over into the 1970s, I love this little poster that represents Star Wars. You'll also see some James Bond, the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
It's the Cookie Man. I know him.
She knows this is Easter egg, folks.
If you're ever in SeaWorld, I know who the Cookie Man is.
That's the Cookie Monster.
I know.
Close enough.
Same thing.
But look at this. This is a very cool wall that commemorates the opening of Walt Disney World right here. So if you come over here, you can see a lot of the different Easter eggs, old photographs, and everything in between as Walt Disney World first opened. I also specifically love this 90s section, not only because I was born in the 90s, but also you can see there's a photo of the Disney Cruise Line, being that the Disney Cruise Line first started up back in the 1990s.
1998.
1998.
I was born. Continuing on with the rest of the lobby, we are going to go into this Everything Pop Shopping and Dining Center, which is exactly that. You have all of your dining areas and your merch areas. Maybe you need some medicine or some things like that. So let's see what we can find in here. Lots and lots of merch items, and it looks like we got ears and bags and spirit jerseys and shirts and towels. In case you forgot a swimsuit, they have swimsuits here as well. Lots and lots of fun options that you'll see in the parks, just on a little bit of a smaller scale. There's even some toys, stuffed animals. Going towards the right of the store, you have lots of options as well. Looks like we got some pins, we got some magic bands, regular pens, lanyards, snacks, more merchandise, candy, more candy, some home decor, lots and lots of mugs, and more home decor. If you go straight ahead, that is where you'll be able to find all of your dining areas, your quick service, your areas where you can fill up your water in the morning, get a drink before you go, to the parks, fill up and hydrate, all of the things. And you can also grab lots of bites to eat here. Let's see what they have to offer. Like, we have a lot of sweet treats and coffee options over there. Over here, we have kids meals. We have some burgers and chicken sandwiches, barbecue pulled pork. These cups are super useful if you are staying at a Disney resort. They are $21.99. You can enjoy refills of fountain drinks, coffee, and tea at any resort self-service beverage location for the entire length of your resort stay. So you can pick which cups you want. Currently, they have the special Disney 100th ones, and then a couple options like we have Lightning McQueen. For $21.99, you can get a free refill beverage for the entire time of your stay. Over here, they have quick bites to eat, kind of your grab and go situation. And then they have more dining areas over here. Pretty much the same throughout, very quick styled. We've got pizzas, we got macaroni and cheese. I see some chicken and vegetables with pasta. And then over here, I see a couple more items like tuna salad. We got some Greek salad, got shrimp and grits, sesame chicken stir fry, and some other options as well. And that is everything for this dining location.
So this cheesecake is obviously themed after Play-Doh, which is very cool.
Oh wait, that's so cute.
So when you look at a lot of the treats here, over here at Pop Century, you're going to obviously see that lots of these different treats are themed after different decades. So pretty cool. That cupcake right there is obviously themed after the 70s. And then this is obviously Play-Doh.
Oh, that's so cute. I love that. Exiting out of the Everything Pop shopping and dining area, you're going to continue on and we're going to find the Fast Forward Arcade. I love an arcade, and let's see what this one has to offer in terms of fun for all ages. We got lots of pinball options. Ooh, you can do Pac-Man. We love a Pac-Man. This is what I feel like our pants look like that we designed for like the Instagram and things like that, or that picture essentially. Are the driving ones your favorite?
Get in, we're going to Disney.
There's so many fun things in here. I love it. This is a good arcade. Now I will happily enjoy this one. It goes on for miles and miles. Look at this. So many options in here. This is a good arcade. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. There's an even bigger Pac-Man. Jared, look. It's our pants.
Oh gosh. Everybody likes to say that the Mickey Blog logos, especially when you go over to our Instagram page, you're going to notice lots of different colored Mickey Blog pants logos, and now everyone likes to say that they're like Pac-Man.
They look like Pac-Man. You can't tell me they don't.
Oh, I guess they do. To celebrate Pop Century, Miranda has gotten into one of these old vibrating massage chairs that you used to see in the malls from the 90s.
I'm not touching it with my hands, I promise. But
she's not touching it with her hands, but either way,
if you want to relax,
if you want a quick massage, you can do it over here. What I love about this arcade is it does have games from basically every decade. So it goes all the way back to the classic Miss Pac-Man, and you get lots of the newer games like from the 2000s with Guitar Hero. Well, we are officially making our way outside towards the main pool over here, and we're going to showcase the different decades, different sections of the resort, as we bring you also over towards the Skyliner to showcase where you can take that Skyliner to some of the other resorts and Epcot and Hollywood Studios. Miranda's very excited about something.
I didn't realize that this pool is a flower. It's a flower. And then over in the 50s, you have a bowling pin as a pool. That's so cool. Also, this resort is massive. So yes, you have the different eras and different decades. And so this is a pretty massive resort. So it's important to kind of navigate where you're going. Maybe look at a map, as we have learned that Miranda's not the best at looking at maps.
Maybe look at a map, like this map right here. So we are right in front of, as Miranda was saying about the flower, we are right in front of the Hippy Dippy pool. Up here is a zoomed in view of the exact section on where we are. We already showed you to the retail store and the food court and the lobby. And we're going to showcase the main pool right here, which again is the Hippy Dippy pool, but there is another pool over here at the 50s. There's another pool over here by the 80s and 90s. So we're going to show around all the resort areas, and then even where the Skyliner goes and heads over to Epcot and Hollywood Studios. Of course, have to stop here at the Pedals Pool Bar, which is very cool. Right here off to the right outside the main pool is where you can stop by Pedals. They usually do have lots of specialty drinks. You can see the specialty cocktail menu right over there, but there's also plenty of beer and wine. And right now they are having a few placards out to celebrate the Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month. So pretty cool.
Something I forgot to mention, you can mobile check-in. So on your My Disney Experience app, you can go ahead and pop in there and basically just check in. You don't even have to go up to the front desk. Everything can be mobily, just using your phone. So I recommend, if you want to skip the lines of the front desk, maybe do it as you get off the plane or you're on your way here. Check in, make sure your room's ready, all that good jazz. A fun activity that you can do that a lot of resorts do not offer is you can come over here. It's right across from the Pedals Pool Bar and the big old flower petal pool. You can come over here and get a henna tattoo, you can get airbrush tattoos, you can get hair wraps, and you can even get braids. That's super fun activity to do over here in this resort. Going along with the fun activities that different resorts have to offer, you can check it out on your My Disney Experience app, or you'll see these signs throughout the resort. This is the recreation experiences. You got the arcades, then you have the poolside activities. So they do have fun activities for kids of all ages, located at different areas. You have a tie-dye. Looks like you can do a Mickey tie-dye, which sounds super fun. A Mayo yo-yo. I don't know what that is, but that sounds cool. You can do a groovy campfire. Now that sounds fun. We got bingo, you got nighttime trivia, and you have movie under the stars, which is my favorite thing to do at a resort. And so you can see the different yeah, you can see the different movies that are being shown on different days. That is fun. What's today? Thursday. Today is Monsters University. We are making our way to the 70s through the 90s. Currently it looks like we are in the 70s. Getting groovy with some of these decor items. This resort is so cool. You got the big wheel car up there, and it says no climbing. Clearly somebody tried to climb that once upon a time. Then you have these big giant, look at how giant it is compared to Jared, these giant foosball people. You got Mickey over in the background over there. The sign up there says, "What's your hand drive?" Lots of fun decor and decorations. I love it.
What's really cool about this resort is obviously all the decor. Everywhere you're looking, you're seeing lots of giant decorations to commemorate the different decades. And this right here is, of course, a giant Mickey holding a telephone, and I believe it's a circular, it looks like a router telephone. Although I will say that these foosballs are not actually used for resting like Miranda is currently utilizing one for.
I want to play with it.
Ball is not actually able to be moved.
I just want to You can play Twister! Look at this! This is cool.
Oh my god. Right hand, left hand on red.
Got it.
My turn.
Okay. Oh, it's really
Here we
hot.
go.
The ground is hot.
And I have to do the same thing.
It's vertical,
because it's vertical. All right, let's get out of here. As we exit away from the 70s section, you're going to see some easy listening sweet sounds of the 70s. This is a tape deck recorder, pretty cool. And you'll see this path right over here in the distance. This is the path that actually leads you all the way down towards the Skyliner, where you can hop on. And we'll showcase that in just a little bit. Miranda, this is very important. We're entering the 90s section, and there's a real-life Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head.
We love to see it.
Right here. Look at this.
Photo spot. Little. Love it.
We have made it to the 80s and the 90s section. Very exciting because, you know, we're getting close to when I was actually born and when Miranda was actually born.
Woo woo.
So, first off, the 80s, of course, you're going to notice Pac-Man over there. Lots of people dancing. Roger Rabbit. You can notice Roger Rabbit in the distance, which is super exciting. And there's another pool over here. It's not the main pool or the Hippy Dippy pool located by the 60s and 70s section, but it is still very cool.
As Jared mentioned, this is where the pool is. The pools outside of the main pool are where you're going to be able to find like less chaos, a lot more relaxing. Looks like we got some construction going on top of that building, but yes, you do in fact have Roger Rabbit. Currently I'm standing on a keyboard right now, which is super cool, on so many fun details. Again, Jared is showing off this Walkman right now. That is massive. That is a massive Walkman compared to Jared. I love to see it. If you look back there past the pool, you will even see a laptop that it looks like there's bunch of hidden Mickeys on there as well. That's pretty cool.
As we make our way back towards the lobby and heading over towards the Skyliner, of course you can see this giant Rubik's Cube, which is so cool. And one of the things that I actually really love about this walk along the water over towards the Skyliner entrance is you're going to see little signs off to the side with dates. And those dates are going to commemorate different iconic moments in history. So this is a big one because obviously it's commemorating 1971. But the reason this sign means a lot to me is the Magic Kingdom was first dedicated on October 25th, 1971, which is the day my mother was born. So my mom always talked about how she was born to be involved with Disney, bring her kids to Disney, and have our whole family here. So a few days before Mother's Day, wanted to give my mom a shout out because October 25th, 1971 is not just an iconic day in Disney history, it's an iconic day in Jared's history.
I love it. We are filming this video just a couple days before Mother's Day, so this video will probably go out after. So happy Mother's Day to all those mothers. It doesn't have to be a happy Mother's Day on just Mother's Day. All of you guys are awesome, strong, lovely women.
Celebrate your mom every day.
Every day.
Also, please do remember that the Pop Century Resort is located right next to Art of Animation, and we're going to show off where you can actually walk right over to Art of Animation shortly, but it's connected at the exact same Skyliner entrance, and you can walk to and from both resorts.
We have made it over here to the Disney Skyliner, where it can now board you over to the Caribbean Beach Resort, and then it can also transfer you over to Hollywood Studios, the Riviera Resort, or Epcot.
This might be one of the prettier spots to view the Skyliner, as it does go right over the water.
Yeah, I really do enjoy this spot.
So as I was mentioning earlier, the boarding spot and the location to get on the Skyliner for Disney's Art of Animation and Pop Century is at the exact same location. It's right at this bridge right here, and the Skyliner will head that direction until it gets to that Caribbean Beach Resort spot. And from there is where you can transfer lines to either head over to Epcot, head over to a few other resorts, or head over to Disney's Hollywood Studios. But if you keep on walking over this bridge, you'll be able to make your way over to Disney's Art of Animation.
We are continuing on now, going back in time. Currently we are in the 1960s and we are making our way over to the 1950s. This is the bowling pin pool that I was obsessed with earlier. As you can see, there's lots of fun decor over here as well. Looks like we got Lady and the Tramp in the back. You got the bowling pin and bowling shoes and the numbers. So many fun details. You have a ginormous jukebox over here that has different songs, like the Hoop Skirt Hop, Pogo Stick Pop, Jukebox Drive, Hall Pass Hassle, Ice Cream Shake and Shimmy, a bunch of different like tunes that played back in the 50s, it looks like. That is massive. I'm obsessed with it. There's a laundry unit over here, it looks like. It looks like a magic band is required for access and or room key, but there is a laundry room in case you're staying for an extended period of time and need a laundry room. It is Lady and the Tramp. This is so cute. You got Tramp over here and then Miss Lady. is right here. Love that. Look at her, she's so beautiful. I'm obsessed. And you even have their little doghouse over here. That is so cute. They're currently playing Party in the USA by Miley Cyrus, and I am loving it.
Yeah, she doesn't like this song at all.
Okay, sorry. Back over here to the 60s. Just getting more decor, some B-roll. I think this is one of my favorite ones. It's super colorful. You got the flower power, which I love. So much fun. You got the Play-Doh. You've got the Jungle Book over there. This massive flower pool. 60s over here has this massive Play-Doh section. So when you saw that cheesecake earlier, that's a play on the 60s. That's when Play-Doh was introduced. Every kid's favorite fun modeling component toy. A Jungle Book. You got a little splash pad over here outside of the big giant pool. You have this cute little splash pad for if you have littles that maybe just want to splash around, sit down, and relax, some water fun. I hope you all enjoyed this quick tour of the Pop Century Resort here on Disney property. We love this resort. It's super fun. There's so many, there's lots of fun things to do. The decor is very fun and interactive in my opinion. Great photo spots. Let's just say that.
Absolutely. Plus you get to wander through the decades, and more than anything, this resort is one of the best value, bang for your buck resorts on property.
Agreed.
You get the Skyliner, you get to have the pricing at a lower level, and on top of that, a lot of the spots and things to do here are just as cool as you're going to get at many of the moderates.
I agree. You have the buses over here that can take you to Animal Kingdom and Magic Kingdom and Disney Springs and anything else that the Skyliner does not take you to. So lots of great options there. You can always do Uber, Lyft, and those things as well. Yeah, I've had so much fun.
It's absolutely been a blast, and if you ever need help booking a trip to a resort like Pop Century, go check out our friends over at MickeyTravels. They have so many amazing Disney specialized travel agents that can book your trip and at no additional cost.
Very true. My name is Miranda.
And I'm Jared.
This is Mickey Blog, and it's been magical.
See you guys next time.
Bye!